What's up, everybody? Getting into this Days of Our Lives episode. I'm not surprised that Charlie and Tripp are brothers. I knew it. I'm glad Ava pretty much confirmed that much. And we got more information. Charlie was in London at the same time as Tripp because he was there keeping an eye on Tripp for Ava. So it's very possible that he's the one who raped. Well, it's obvious he's the one who did it. He raped Allie. Because when she told him about the DNA and the baby and all that stuff, he looked panicked. He really looked panicked. I said, yep, Charlie did it. Charlie's the rapist. I knew it. Hopefully Ava, figures out a way to save both her sons. But if she can't, she's going to have to choose Tripp over Charlie. Because at the end of the day, Charlie committed this crime. He's that baby's daddy. And you want to know what's so funny? That if Charlie is Steve's son as well, then that means that he and Ava now share a grandchild. That would be hilarious. You know damn well Kayla's not going to be happy about that. She's just going to be livid. Oh my God. And this is why I say Claire needs to stop being so excited. Like, she needs to vet some people that come into her life. Because she was sitting there with Allie and they were talking about the whole civil suit and all of this mess. And she kept checking her phone and she was so happy, and waiting for Charlie to text her or call her or whatever. I'm like, Claire, if you only knew who this man really is. If both her and Allie only knew who this man is. I'm like, oh my goodness. The tangled web we weave. I can't wait for that to come out. I just hope Claire slaps the dog shit out of Charlie. See, I knew it. Allie pulled the gun on the wrong brother. She should have been putting that gun up against his junk and not Tripp's. I said, good Lord. Allie, honestly, if she wants to do this civil suit once the truth comes out, hopefully she files that civil suit against Charlie. Reverse it, put it against Charlie instead of Tripp. I can't wait for Tripp to be vindicated. I cannot. And, Tripp is better than me because you accuse me of some heinous shit like that and then kick me out your home and you think I'm going to sit there and break bread with you? He's better than me. I'm just saying. He's much better than me. Because I'm petty. Like, I would be at that dinner table. I would be at that dinner table throwing so much shade. I'm like, this food is nasty. This is dry. I would have been, shade. I would have been the king of shade. Like, you are not about to accuse me of something and then kick me out your home and think I'm going to sit here and toast to you and say, oh, the meal was superb. It was like, did you not see when they were saying grace, how Kayla was reluctant to take Tripp's hand when they were saying the prayer? I was like, the nerve, the audacity. Like, woman, I'm sorry, but I couldn't sit at that dinner. Tripp is much better than me because I would have been talking shit. I'm sorry, because you are not about to treat me like the dog shit people wipe up off the side of their porch. You are not about to treat me like that. No, ma'am. I don't give a damn what you think. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Like, she was reluctant to put her hand on that man's hand like he had a disease or something. Like, you would have thought he had COVID the way she was all reluctant. I was like, Kayla, come on now. Come on. It was nice seeing all of them together and getting along, but it's like, damn. So, of course, they were asking Joey about what his future plans are, like with school, like what is he planning on doing? And Joey felt like he wants to go back to school, but it's just too expensive. So right now he just wants to get a job while he thinks about what's next for him and stuff. And I can respect that. I appreciate that. But as far as school go, I don't see why Steve and Kayla can't pay for his education. I mean, if he really wants to go back to school and clearly he doesn't have the money to pay the tuition, and he probably can't get financial aid or whatever, because when you're staying with your parents and they're providing for you or whatever, obviously Kayla and Steve probably make too much money for financial aid. So I mean, I don't see what's wrong with them paying for it. You know, I think they should definitely come out of pocket, and you know, they don't have to, but I think it would be the nice thing to do for your child. You know, since he wants to further his education, and I mean, he could work and go to school. You know what I'm saying? Help pay for it. You know, but I don't think his job is really gonna pay that tuition, depending on where he go. But I don't see what's wrong with them, you know, chipping in a little bit. I can't wait though, because Steve offered to take Tripp home. Like, he offered to go with him back to Ava's place or whatever. I can't wait, because I hope they get there in time to catch Charlie and Ava together. I hope so, because I can't wait to see the look on their face when they find out the shocking truth that he has a brother that he never knew about. Now that's interesting. So anyway, moving on from that Nicole and Rafe scene, we really didn't need. I'm just going to be honest with you. I really didn't need to see that Nicole and Rafe scene. Rafe, I'm glad he decided not to press charges, like investigate Allie for that little Tripp situation. I mean, you know, he could look the other way on that one. I could definitely see Nicole and Rafe getting together, honestly, because they're both pretty much kind of single. I mean, he's single, she's married, but I mean, how long is Nicole gonna sit around waiting for Eric to come back? Let's be honest. How long? I mean, he literally left town not long after they got married. So it's like, how long do you think you're gonna sit around? And now she's sitting there telling Rafe, "Oh, you know, I'm here for you if you need me. You know, if you need somebody to listen to, I'm here for you." And he was like, you know, he extends the invitation right back to her. I'm just like, yeah, y'all definitely gonna do the hippity dippity do. Y'all gonna get together. Y'all definitely gonna get together. Because you know how Rafe is. He don't give a damn if you marry. He don't care. Rafe will get up in them guts. Rafe don't give a damn. I have to be honest. Rafe don't care. And you know, Nicole, she ain't no virtue. So, she ain't no virtue to abstinence, so you already know something gonna go down eventually. So anyway, Sean and Ben were at Ciara's grave, which her body is not in the grave, but they're there, you know. And Ben was wondering the same thing I was wondering, like, why are y'all going to an empty grave? I guess it helps them heal in some kind of form or fashion, I suppose, but, you know, he just wants to know, like, is Ciara alive? Is she not alive? Like, what's going on with Ciara? Hope is still running around looking for her, and she wants to be left alone at this point. I couldn't imagine what Hope is going through. I can't imagine what Sean and Ben and everybody's going through, being put in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, I would be pissed, you know, being put in that predicament. Being put into a situation where you don't know if your daughter or your sister or your wife is dead or alive, because there's no proof. There's no body. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to prove that she was in that car explosion. Because even Ben was like, she probably wasn't in that. Which is true. She probably wasn't. But I think at this point they need to recast the Ciara role and just bring her back to town at this point. Because the way that they were chem testing before between Ben and Claire, I'm just like, no. Because it kind of made it look like they were inching towards that a little bit. Like, they might go that route. And I'm just like, no. We're not doing that. That's just nasty. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to go that route. Like, switch it up. Go somewhere else. But hopefully they clear up that mess. Because I would love to see her just back in town or whatnot. This was a decent episode today. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I will see y'all all later. Have a good day. Peace.